I forgot to unmute myself. Sorry. Yeah, this is just gonna be fixing up Doodles and then moving on to Mugen stuff. So, yep, here comes the music. Birthday stream sure was something, huh? I did come up with something else good. Gonna add it to the page here. And then suddenly Binding of Isaac music. Oh yeah, I think I did mention this on the birthday stream, but there was a Floorverse VN update. And I also said during that time that, wow, something new that I don't care about. Yeah, I just wanted to bring it up just in case anybody missed it last time. Not doing the eyes justice. I also need to pull up the ref of the image I'm trying to... Okay, maybe not what the folder of my sprites are. Yeah, this pic. I'm confused. Is this guy gonna start playing Minecraft? Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta make obvious that this is a cape. There's some dirt on the nail. There we go, no more dirt on the nail. Uh, Alright, stream I had on the background is no longer there, so I need new background noise. This stream that started... No, wait, actually, I want to do the one that has Pixelmon on. Because it feels like something that I did. Unless they're not doing horror. Yeah, you know what, I'll just keep it on there. Oh, no, that was just a ping from Sprite Club. Who demoted? Oh, it was a promotion. Okay. Gotcha. This still looks cursed. There we go, make him less obvious. I mean, more obvious. I can't words. Fix the brim of this hat. Someone needs to make another remix of this song for Gentle Spy. Because this one's too short. Here. Is there anything else I want to add to this? I don't know. I don't know what else to add to this, so I'll just move on to the... Oh, wait. I am curious though if people would be interested in me going through the entirety of Floraverse, except for Forbidden Flora live on stream. I probably just have to record a reaction video for that and then censor everything. Cause I feel like that would also pop off, but at the same time I would also be very confused. Cause like I know very little about Floraverse. And the only reason why I want to do a live reading is for content purposes, not because I want to get into something new. I'd also have to download like an archive of the pages, because I don't want to stream on their website. I'm also not saying words through my heart, I'm saying them through my mind, which is not convey the proper emotions for me to speak through my heart. Which can really tell you how much I want to do this. Or do that, which is not at all. Yeah, I'll save it here and I'll come back to this some other time. Jesus Christ, what is the streamer doing in creative mode? That is a lot of Pokemon. Huh. Okay, so that's that distraction out of the way. Oh, hi there, it's a Fighter Factory. Let's bring that a little closer. So, let me also change the title of this to the Mugen category that Twitch will never tell you exists. So, right now I am fixing Undertale characters from the olden days, back when it was popular and everybody was making AUs and stuff about them. And first one I'm doing is Sans the Skeleton's Asriel. And I've done the moveset already, except for Hypergoner. That's the only move I've yet to fully complete. Also, I'm surprised that this is in Japanese. I wonder if the creator just took this from a character, which I have no idea why you'd want to take something so simple from a character, but okay. I'm putting that in the wrong field. There we go. Destroy self, time... Let's say 240. This is going to be a y equals 3 as well as a time equals 0. Also, I don't know why there's a vel... Well, there's a vel set and a vel add. They just cancel each other out. Then I'm going to make this a -1. That only happens on frame 7. What am I doing with the exploit? That's right. There's an exploit that needs to be done. But first I need to check out what the... Cupid is 1.5. I'm gonna make that a 1. Or actually, how about a 0.8? And then we'll see what happens from there. Also, I have no idea why this is like that. Why the pause is like that. Some of these pauses are weird. I also have the var random difference for testing purposes. Let me make this bigger so y'all can see. Why are you... Get out of here. Oh, wow. Wow, how lucky of them to both use the first palette anyway. So I have C labeled for my edit, just so it's easier for me to tell what mine is. Okay, so I need to make that smaller. But I also need to go to the testing Mugen audio and... Hang on, let me reboot this. Where the heck is it? I don't know if I have the thing to continue with that version of Shroomsworth or the motivation. Most likely will. So what am I doing again? Oh yeah, I gotta resize Cuphead. maybe. How about 0.5? Will that work? Wrong version. There we go. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Oh yeah, that's right, there is a bird about tagging this. I'm probably gonna have to remove some of these assists or replace them. Because fighting two girls characters. I forget about that. Also, I'm gonna make this a 1 because I feel like the Velad is a bit wonky at the current way. So next I'm gonna need an X-Blood. Minimum equals... I'll just say 7. Then it's gonna use 4041. And we're gonna have to do some troubleshooting to get the position right, but I feel like it would be best at around 87. 87. Maybe negative 37? And then x would equal negative 1. I also have to fix the sound intros, the sound things in the intro. Okay, yeah, it seems to work. I'll just have to resize the X-Blood. And maybe... make that a 7 frame. And so players are more likely to react to it. I forgot to resize the X-Blood, but I need to get the timing right. There we go. Yeah, that's a bit more correct. 0.5, 0.5. Maybe you have to do it at the origin of Cuphead himself. So that would be around maybe 7. Oh yeah, the sprite priority should be 3. Sprite priority equals 2. Oh well, just say 2. And then we're gonna need a helper. .5, 0.5 rotation. I think that's what it's called. Also, it's set me to international. Oh, this is 450. Four oh 5 1. Yeah, you know what? I'll just do 5 3. No, 5 1. Wow, that's a lot of empty animalums. That's how it should be, but for the sake of this... Also, did they get That this is supposed to be projectile, right? But not for the others. Interesting. This will be N2. No, I'm not gonna make a stance joke. 5, 1. I'm gonna label this as a hyper projectile. No, this should be a special projectile. No, this should be a hyper projectile. What am I saying? Time modulo 8, 10, 0, 1. Vel set. Let's do 6. Vel add 1. 0. Negative 0.1. What? 3662? Oh, I forgot that. And melon. I'll make this 8. Now for this one, I'm gonna say 87, then 37. Where's the projectile? What was that? Does it have something to do with... Oh, it's because of this anim time. That's right. Destroy self. Back edge fist. I'll just say that and see what happens. Okay, so it's wrong comparator then? There's the projectile, it came back. But I have a feeling it's not coming back enough. Round, corner, push, fell off, 0. Maybe it's because it's accounting for every frame? I'm doing multiple calculations here, I'm sorry. Well, now it works, but the projectile is hecka weak. Also, I need to see what position that projectile comes out of. I don't know why I'm putting all this up. Okay, too far away. Oh. Maybe that'll be 37 and... I'll put this down to a 25, see how that looks. Hmm. 43, maybe? And then... I'll remove all of these extra states while we're at it. So what am I looking for again? Sprite priority. Sprite priority. 3. Yeah, that works. I feel like it needs to... I don't know. Yeah, that looks fine. Also, I need to make Cuphead a move type I. Also need to make this car a move type I because she's not attacking until then. Hulk I did already. Mario. Okay, so Mario is one of those cases where it's like, yeah, this attack can definitely be improved. So I think this is Superstar Saga sprites. So Mario Superstar Saga sprites. Yeah, these are definitely Superstar Saga. Does he not walk with the hammer in this version? I'll keep those in, remove these throwing sprites, because... well, like I said, that attack can be improved. So here's what I'm thinking. Does he have any sprites for taking out the hammers, or does he just pull them out? Okay, that's interesting. Alright, now it's time for the boring parts. We do absolutely nothing while I do sprites. What background color is it? Okay, so this is the same sprite sheet that I'm using. Also, is it muted, or does he just not use the same sprite? He doesn't use the same outline colors. Huh. Interesting. Do I have to make an entirely new palette for this? Don't tell me. I feel like they got these Mario sprites from another character. Because the sprites on the Sprites resource have brown outlines instead of black outlines. Do I want them to be consistent, or do I want to be lazy? Well, being lazy actually takes a lot more work. but also being consistent also takes a lot of work. Words are coming out of my mouth, they sure are. Yep, this is definitely how Mugen character work. And I do wish I could have like a paint.net cam up, but oh, I forgot to. There we go. Forgot to crop that.
Did the other one get cropped properly? Looks like it.
I'll almost be done with this. I just got the swinging animation to do. Now what I have planned for this attack is that Mar's gonna run up to the enemy, pull out the hammer, and swing down. It's gonna be a really predictable attack, but it's also gonna be really powerful. And also an overhead. And if you run past him, he's also going to turn around. I'd probably have to put these colors into the palette so that it can be red. Alright, let me grab the colors here. That's a 66, not 96. Okay, now what do I do about the outlet situation? Wow. Didn't even try, huh? This is just a 0-0. Then I'll add this to the color picker. 3, I want to say. Okay, now for the hammer sprites. What song is this? Ah, now I know. Where the heck are the hammer sprites? Ah, I see. I saved them in the wrong. Okay, there we go. They're all properly numbered now. So there's a hammer too? That's the hammer hitbox. And then there's that. Okay, so more sprite importing time. Actually, I might have to cut the taunt portion out. It's just gonna be something that he says as he's jumping out. Huh? Oh, I had no idea something was going on in my chat. Hi. I do hope that this is interesting. Thanks. I got something going on called Playlist Roulette where I just have a bunch of random songs, both good and bad. Okay, so any more frames after this, or am I done with the animation for now? Yeah, I'm done with the animation for now. Then suddenly Wega challenge. So this is going to be the main frame. I'm gonna have to put this in the back. Start loop on this frame. Yep. And then for the Mario leaves, it's just gonna do. I'll put these at 5 and see how that looks. Yeah, that looks fine. So from this code here, it looks like what? Oh, here we go. I was looking at the wrong thing. So this is the first thing Mario does when he comes out. There's that same strange Y code that could just be a 1. Also, I have no idea why there's a sprite priority thing here when you can just do this. And then I'll do a pause Y0 for this. I think it would be like this since negative is higher. I'll move this play sound up here so that it plays immediately. Equals 2. Then for change state, we want play to body dist is less than or equal to. I think this is 30. Oh, I forgot the X. There we go. Also, why is there a control 1 here? This is for an assist that shouldn't be controlled by the player. There it is again. on control equals 1. You should only put control equals 1 if you want the player to control the character. And then remove this helpers, since we're changing throwing the hammer into actually using it in a swing, which I should also put the hitboxes for. Horrendous 30 frame startup attack. Oh, there's that one part. Remember how I said in Playlist Roulette there's both good and bad songs in here? Well, there's a questionable one. So I'm gonna need a hit def for that. I'll just steal one from here. Wait, actually the Mario hammers have hitboxes. Not hitboxes, hit defs. I'll just take one from here. Guard flag. High, since I want this to be an overhead. Also remove these extra states that are not intended to be used. Oh yeah, I gotta label this as a special projectile in case anybody with a counter tries to hit. Because if you have the attribute of a standing normal attack and an opponent with a counter throw hits you, then once the helper gets out of the throw state, then they're going to turn into a copy of the original character. So I think that should be... now let me... I also need to change the... Here we go. So I think Mario is 5 now? I did not intend on using that palette, but it's okay. Yep, something's wrong. That's odd. Oh! It's trying to do this animation, that's why. And then Vel set... I did not set the Vel set for this one, that's odd. What? He didn't do anything. Oh, it's because I was using the walk animation. I forgot to set this the right one. Also, it's in Velsa 1. That should be a Velsa equals 0. Yeah, sometimes I have butterfingers when I do a DP input. Nice hammer attack, Mario. So I feel like I should... Yeah, that looks a lot cleaner. But why isn't the hit depth working? Let's see. Oh, it's because of the resize. I have to shift the hitboxes accordingly. Yeah, Mario can't hit anything with that tiny hitbox. That hitbox also looks wrong if you think about it too hard. Oh my god, that's what the hammer hit them sounds like. Jesus. Also, let's take a look at the hitbox again. I feel like it's not far enough out. Seriously, it sounded like Mario just bashed Asriel's skull in.
Let's go.
That kind of looks better. I'll also have to find a Mario jumping sound effect for that. Oh, and just to make sure that it hits overhead. There we go. So who's next? Sanic. Are these KOF portraits? Suddenly KOF portraits. Also, suddenly Meryl. What do you mean Where did this palette come from? This has to be a, what is it? When you have to put colors on different parts of the body. Color separation, that's what it is. Also, haha, very cute with this thing over here. So, what is Sanic like? I haven't seen much of him. When I first looked at this character, it only had the first few assists. I did not see what Sanic does, or Bendy. Oh, so he, what happened here? Why did the camera do that? You know what, I'll keep Sanic as the same. He seems fine. But I gotta figure out what he's doing to the camera. Oh, it's the screen bound here. Yeah, screenbound only works if you and the enemy are also... Hang on, let me rephrase that. So screenbound only works if you and the enemy both have screenbound, which I think works best if you're doing a grab sort of thing. So let's see what it looks like without the screenbound. Huh. So he changes stay when var 22 equals 0? What's var 22? What? Also, why is the change... What is this change state for? Let's fix this. So I'm going to need Hulk. I changed up Hulk so he does Gamma Charge instead of the overhead attack in the original. I'm also very forgetful sometimes. Right. Equals 0. And then runs to the left is... Okay, so no, this one will use it. Back edge dist. Let's see what it looks like now. State machine stuck in loop. Huh? Oh, it's probably because, well, yeah, I have no clue, actually. But I think I know what's going on. I just need... You know what, let's use this var 22 thing. Let's make it add up, do it all the time. And then we're gonna change state when var 22 equals 80, because the original creator, I think, wanted this to last for 80 seconds. So this will go to 3. And that way we just don't have Sanic infinitely going back and forth. I also have to set this back to a special projectile. They use different damages. What? That's weird. Not consistent at all. So now let's see what it looks like. Still? Okay, well, how about this? What if I inserted this above the change state? That way I shouldn't get... Oh, I see what happened. I'm dumb. I forgot to set this to 1. That's why it's doing the infinite. It's because it's changing into its own state, which you can't do. Well, it's a good thing I did the other thing, because I probably would have forgotten. Ah. It's repeating the sound. But I also have a feeling that... I'll set this to 1. Vel set will now be negative vel x. Well, actually, how about we just don't do the vel... No, actually, let's do the vel set. Vel set 10, and then on the first frame of this, it's gonna turn. And you know what, for the play sound, sugar 1 equals bar 22 equals 0, so that way it doesn't play the same sound over and over again. Now, why is it not playing the sound now? Oh, maybe if I reposition this above the var add. There we go, it works properly now. Yeah, it actually works now. So that's one one where I didn't have to completely replace the mechanic. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, Meryl. Wonder where Meryl even Maybe they were trying to impress Joey the Meryl fan. Oh, there's Bendy. What? If there's Bendy, then... Why is there a Meryl? That's two unused things that I've seen in this character. Why is there an unused Meryl assist? Oh, and how did the creator have this have that originally? Well, okay, if they didn't want Meryl to be an assist, then yeah, Meryl's not going to be an assist. I don't know what else to say there. What if they removed it because Joey did not like the assist being there? I don't know, that's just speculation. Nice assist. Oh. Nice assist. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace Bendy entirely. And I've seen what Atari Dragon does. I'm just not sure about its occlusion. That might also be another removal. How about the flow? I might need context on this one. Unless I can figure it out immediately, because I've been in the Undertale. I've been in the movie community. Oh, yeah, that's just under swap then. Not sure what to say. I feel like Sanic does this assist's job better. Yeah, I feel like... Hold on, let me skip this track. Yeah, I feel like Sanic outdoes this assist. But it's also an Undertale-related thing, so... I might as well just keep it in. Next up is Birdo. Can I do a DP input, please? There we go. What is this voice? Yeah, you know what? This assist is going to be replaced. I have an idea of what to replace it with. I'll just have to put this down. Replace with Yoshi. And as for Bendy, replace with Chris. And Atari Dragon, I think I'll replace Atari Dragon. Replace with Susie. Gator Girl, this is an obvious Vine Sauce reference. Did I change the value or did I just leave it? I think I left it. Yeah, I forgot to change the value. I feel like this assist was seen on another character. I think it was the Papyrus. Yeah, I think this was seen on another character, so the Gator's gonna have to be replaced. Replaced with Rousey. Now, what does coughing do? I think it's one of those weak assists that don't do much. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, that's an assist that does absolutely nothing. His hitbox doesn't even reach out. So I'm gonna have to replace this with... Replace with Link. That's going to be a Deltarune reference. Then there's just one called Ball. That is a lot of damage for an assist. Also, hi Reaper. I don't know. This is a lot of damage for an assist like this. I might have to replace this one. Well, what to replace it with? I don't have any other characters listed down. Because, oh, I didn't put Noelle down. I need to put... Okay, so this is replaced with Noelle. And yeah, I think that rounds out the replacements. I just need to get sprites for all of them. Thankfully, the sprite is resource, and the fact that they there's already sprites for the new Deltarune stuff. Oh, I forgot to put Deltarune. Deltarune. I just want to check out the chapter 3+4 sprite sheet for a second. Excuse me. They have run sprites with a sword out now, so that's cool. And what looks to be a good set of blocking and parrying sprites. Okay, but I need the chapter 1+2 sprites. So here we go with another boring sprite-based adventure. Chris Fall 1. And I'd also need to get the appropriate sound effects for this. So what I have planned for Chris is that he's going to use an act which will allow 2 assists to appear from the next time the portal does its thing. But only for the next time. It may not sound like much at the moment, but it's going to be a really powerful assist. Oh, and I also need the ones where he's jumping into the dark world. Are there? Are there any sprites where he's jumping? At least not with the sword out. Chris Act. Oh, I forgot to put the 1. Let me resave that. Chris Act 1. I could talk about Deltarune right now, but I'm not sure what to talk about Deltarune right now. Like, if anybody were to bring up the Knight's identity, I would have no clue where to begin, because it could be literally anyone. This looks like the same sprite as the previous one. No, we'll just use this sprite. Chris jump 1. Chris jump 2. And I guess while I'm on the Sprite's resource page, I'll also get the sprites for Susie and Ralsei. I want to check out these. They had to make the sprite bigger so the words can fit. Also, those are... Is that an air slash? No, those look like a dash attack. That's Ralsei. Decisions. Do I want to use chapter 1 or chapter 2? You know what? I'll just... What if I had an alternate between chapter 1 and chapter 2 Ralsei? This is the sprite sheet for chapter 3 Ralsei. I'll put the floating in. Also, this man can run and this man can float. Oh yeah, that's right. Chris did point a knife at her. Ah, that's right. I'm looking for chapter 1 and 2, Susie. Where's open-eyed battle sprites? There they are. So what's the sprite for Susie getting into battle? I mean, with Chris, it kind of looked obvious. But it doesn't look obvious here. Might have to use a different spreadsheet for this one. Yeah, I'll see if there's any anything in the later chapter sprites that I could use. Oh wait, there may be something in the chapter 3 Susie spreadsheet. Susie doing the laugh. Susie, fall 1. Wait, hold on. Maybe not from this sprite. I don't trust myself to be consistent like that. So for Susie's assist, she'll just jump in and use Root Buster. just need to find a good landing sprite. Again, this is Ralsei. Where's her using Root Buster sprites? Oh, I guess that's just it. Where did I say that one landing sprite? There it is. Susie attack 1. Yep. A very interesting moment in Mugen coding. Getting the sprites. I swear it's kind of tedious to get sprites sometimes. I find coding to be the more fun part. And I gotta climb all the way up the sprite sheet for the Root Buster sprites. And then it's just a yank like that. Huh. Interesting. Okay, once I'm doing these Susie sprites, I'll actually show something interesting then in the stream. Is this one of the beta themes? No, this is the full theme, huh? I mean, the finished theme. Oh, I haven't done the Buster sprites themselves yet. I'll have to get the projectiles for these. Hold up. Almost done with the boring sprite part, and then I'll